conference prior to the fight. Tomorrow will be the weigh-ins at 2 o'clock. We'd like to invite you all back tomorrow. At 2 o'clock will be the official weigh-ins. And then, of course, Saturday night, it's Johnny Tapia Presents, an evening of professional boxing right here at the Crown Plaza. We have a lot of sponsors. We'd like to thank Harmonix, Westside Automotive, The Healthy People, Mike Shepard supports Team Tapia, C&E Carpet Cleaning, Paraguas, Schwag, Screen Printing, and All About You Home Healthcare, and a big shout out to Pops Tom Kriegel over there with Kriegel Metals. So a big thank you to all of these sponsors that are helping put on this show. Also, just a reminder before we get to the participants of Saturday night's fights, $187.50 get you a room here at the Hilton and VIP. So if you're looking for a VIP ticket and a room, so if you're going to have a good time here, stay here, $187.50. Also, don't forget, tomorrow night at the Team Tapia Gym, starting at 5:30, you're going to get an opportunity, if you've already bought a ticket, so you must show the purchase of your ticket. There's only 50 signature shirts that they made in honor of Johnny for this particular fight. So at 5:30, I talked to Chris earlier, the fighters will all be there to sign them if you want them signed, if you just want to come see the fighters and get them signed. But I would get those shirts there, because when you get here, they will go quickly. They will be gone within seconds. So again, it's 50 left commemorative t-shirts, and they're all numbered. Tomorrow night, 5:30, Team Tapia Gym. There's going to be a little meet and greet with all the fighters there tomorrow. So before we get started, a lot of people to thank, but the one individual I want to bring up first has been instrumental in boxing. And you know, Johnny, we all know Johnny Tapia, one of the greatest fighters in boxing history, no matter what weight division, no matter what history book you read, his name is going to be in it. So right now I want to bring up his wife to talk a little bit about the card, Teresa Tapia. Big round of applause.
Good afternoon. I want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting this event. It means a lot to me and to Team Tapia, and of course to my husband. And it's going to be a great fight night. I know you hear that all the time, but you have 3 main events. You have an exciting undercard, and we're just all looking forward to just moving forward and giving Johnny his dream. Thank you.
So Saturday night, there's going to be a lot of surprises. I had Pops Kriegel, Chris, Eva, we're all in studio along with all the fighters, and they're doing, everybody will get a Dr. Pepper upon entrance in honor of Johnny. I mean, they're doing some incredible things for this particular fight. So first bell's at 7 o'clock. First bell's at 7 o'clock. I would get here early, get comfortable in your seat, because it's going to be a cozy atmosphere right here at the Crown Plaza. The fight card is truly a great fight card if you're a fight fan. And Chris Chavez, Eva, I want to thank you guys. They're a big part of the fight card as well. But before we even start talking to the fighters, to opening bout tomorrow is going to be in his pro debut, Angelo Leo. And if you've ever seen him in the amateurs, incredible fighter. So make sure you're here. He's going to be taking on Jesus Pacheco, also pro debuter. And then we're going to have, and I'm going to work my way up the card, but I want to introduce these next 2 fighters. James Martinez is undefeated. He's 1-0 with 1 knockout. And he's going to be taking on the former King of the Cage champion. That's right, an MMA superstar who's now 1-0 in boxing. This is going to be his second fight against Donald Sanchez. So at this time, I want to bring up James Martinez first, and then we'll talk to Donald. James, come on up.
Thank you everybody for being here. First of all, I'd like to thank Team Tapia for having me on. And it's, you know, I'm excited to be back here in New Mexico. You know, I trained very hard. I had a couple things fall through before this, and then this came along. You know, I was, you know, very upset about taking the fight just because I feel like I represent New Mexico in 505, and you know, all the teams and the gyms from here. You know, I first started here. I'm very excited. I'm excited for the fight to have a chance to fight against Donald Sanchez, a 505 boy. You know, real tough. You know, I just can't wait to, you know, I just can't wait to Saturday. You know, I worked hard, I trained hard, I'm ready to go. I know the fight's only 4 rounds, but I'm ready to go 10. So, you know, from the get-go, it's going to be a fight. Thank you.
So now we'll have Donald Sanchez comes up. Donald represents Fit NHB. Donald.
Thanks for coming out. It means a lot to all of us. You know, I've been training my butt off for this fight, and I can't wait for it. You know, both of us have a lot of experience in other sports other than boxing, but we're going to showcase our skills. It's going to be fireworks, I guarantee you that. And thank you guys again for having us. Thank you.
Next up on the card is going to be another incredible matchup. Mano Otero, for those of you who follow mixed martial arts, the guy's an incredible MMA fighter. He beat an incredible Adam Oki, and for those of you who know Adam, he's a great fighter. And now he switched to boxing, and he's going to be taking on the hard-hitting Adrian Lopez from Socorro, New Mexico. So I'd like to bring up Adrian next. Adrian.
Hello everyone, Adrian Lopez. He said he's a really hard MMA fighter. Well, this is not MMA, this is boxing. I've been doing boxing for a really, really long time. And it takes skill, it takes a lot of skill. It's not about just going in there and throwing punches. So I gotta keep that in mind. Make sure I don't let the Mexican part of me take over on Saturday. Because we'll be banging. And I just want to thank everybody for coming. Sorry, I just got excited when he said it. He was a really good MMA fighter. And I want to thank Chris and Eva and Teresa also. You know, we couldn't do this without you. Also, I'm very excited to be under this card because we got good talent here. We got Joaquin, we got Josh, Archie. I don't know where he's at, but we got him. And it's really going to be a good fight. Don't get me wrong. He could take a punch to the face anyways. But he could take a punch. But hopefully it'll be a good fight for all the fans and stuff, you know, because that's what it's all it's all about. You don't want to pay a certain amount of money and not see a good fight. So hopefully we'll get the fight of the night. Maybe we'll get a little more extra cash out of it. No, just joking. You know, thank you guys for listening to me, and I want to thank my sponsors, Blue Pay Special, Deuces Barbershop for sure. If you guys need a haircut, they'll hook you up. Who else? Oh, and El Zarandeado restaurant. It's back over there in San Pedro and Central. It's really seafood, Mexican seafood, al estilo sinaloense, como dicen allá. And que viva la raza.
Before we get to our next bout of the evening, I want to bring up this next one. Making his pro debut, I told you what an incredible amateur he is. I saw him spar the other day. Luis, I know, is in here somewhere, and he's working with him, and I want to bring him up. Angelo, Leo, come up and stay for you.
So, I want to thank everyone that came out and support this event. I want to thank Team Tapia, for letting put me on the card. I want to thank Luis Chavez, and my dad. And of course, I want to thank God for everything that's happened. And without him, we wouldn't be here. So, Saturday, I hope it's a great show. And that's about it.